Hello, readers. Today, I'm going to read you a personal narrative. This kind of text tells about a personal experience of the author. The author writes about something that really happened to him or her. The title of this story is My Desert Home. A desert is a place that doesn't get very much rain. The cover shows a photograph of a desert. So that's a real picture of a desert. The cover also says written and photographed by Charlie Alicoy. That means the same person who wrote the text, Charlie, also took the photographs. All right. Today, while we read the story, we are going to be thinking about identifying the main topic. That is our learning target. Identify means to find. So we're going to find the main topic. Today, we will identify or find the main topic. So what is the main topic? The main topic is the big topic. The main topic is what the text is mostly about. Now, how can we find or identify that main topic? The first thing we do is we read the text. So I'm going to read the story to you today. Then, while I'm reading, you're going to listen for clues. So we are going to look for clues in the title of this story. We're going to listen for clues for repeated words that we hear over and over again. And then we should be able to identify what the text is mostly about. Now, why do you think it's important that we identify the main topic? Why do we need to learn this? Good readers think about what they are reading and learn from it. In order to be a good reader, boys and girls, you have to know what you are reading about. So that's why it is so important. All right. Remember, I'm going to start reading the story, and I want you to be thinking about what is this story mostly about? What is the main topic?
Benchmark Education Company proudly presents Read Aloud Adventures. Follow along as I read. When you hear this sound, turn the page.
My Desert Home. Written and photographed by Charlie Alicoy.
My name is Charlie Alicoy, and I am a nature photographer. I live in Tucson, Arizona, which is in the Sonoran Desert. The Sonoran Desert is a very beautiful and special place. When I was young, my family took me on many car trips through deserts. I loved the wide open spaces. As an adult, I moved to Tucson. That's where I took the photos in this book. He has some photographs. This is Charlie, a picture of Charlie right here. And this is a few other pictures of him when he was a little boy. He's 8 years old. Here's a picture of a map and where Arizona is. Down here, this is called a caption. Captions are text features that help us understand the pictures in the story. This one says, the desert is calm and peaceful, and it's also full of life. Boys and girls, I'm going to tell you a secret. Mrs. Martin is going to Arizona this week. I am going right here in this state, the red state, Arizona. I am going to go and see my grandson. All right, let's continue. Remember, you are thinking about what is the main topic of this story? What is it mostly about? Some of the oldest things in the Sonoran Desert are saguaro, or cacti. In fact, this is the only place in the world where saguaro grows. Saguaros can live 200 years, and most of them grow arms and beautiful flowers. And I have seen them, and they are very, very beautiful. Let's read the captions up here. The colors of this dove and the saguaro flowers remind me of a carnival. And this picture, this European starling built its nest in the cacti. Saguaros and other cacti have prickly spines instead of flat green leaves. So they're very prickly, you can tell by this picture. In spring and summer, some cacti make huge flowers. The flowers open for just one night and then die around 10 o'clock the next morning. These flowers smell very sweet. Insects and bats come and drink their nectar. Taking photos of these big flowers is one of my favorite things to do. This caption about this photograph says, bees collect pollen from cactus flowers. These huge flowers make both my eyes and my nose happy. This photo with my wife's hand shows how big these flowers get. Little flowers are also beautiful to me. Desert animals must be very careful not to get too hot. During the day, many animals go underground or stay in the shade. These animals come out in the early morning and at sunset when it is cooler. That's when I take most of my photos. Seeing this baby jackrabbit was a special treat. Javelinas look like furry pigs. This bobcat watched me carefully. It was ready to run away if I got too close. Do you see him behind the tree? One morning I was walking in the desert. I saw a young coyote in the distance and started taking photos of it. It walked right up to me and looked me straight in the eye. We just stood there and looked at each other for a few moments. We were both thinking, I'm curious about you. These owls visit my neighborhood often, and gnatcatchers are tiny but very bold. I like to sit on a rock and watch the ground squirrels. I like squirrels too. Hummingbirds are the jewels of the desert. These brave little birds often fly right up to me. They're saying, I trust you. I always treat nature with respect, so I can be worthy of that trust. This hummingbird is pictured at its actual size. That's how little they are. Hummingbirds flap their wings very fast. It's hard to get photos with their wings open. Rattlesnakes often come out of their underground homes at sunset. Rattlesnakes can be very hard to see, especially when it's getting dark. One evening, I almost stepped on a rattlesnake that was stretched out and trying to stay warm. Heavy boots and special leg pads protect my feet and legs from snake bites. Do you see his boots there? And this is a picture of a rattlesnake. Rattlesnakes don't chase people, but they do protect themselves from harm. Arizona has the prettiest sunrises and sunsets I've ever seen. The colors change from 1 minute to the next. Whenever I see clouds in the sky, I have my camera ready. I love to take photos of storms. Desert storms can be exciting. I'm always careful to stay near a safe place in case a storm gets too close. In this picture, during some storms, I can see streaks of rain in the sky. I took this photo of a storm cloud from my front yard. Some of the best colors appear in the sky after the sun goes down. Look at that beautiful sky. I feel peaceful in the Sonoran Desert. The quiet beauty of the desert brings me joy and comfort. I feel grateful to live in such a special place. Now, here are some more pictures of all of the cactus plants that he takes pictures of. Now, boys and girls, I want you to think about what I just read to you. What do you think the main topic is? We know that this is a personal narrative, so it's a true story about Charlie and where he lives. Do you remember where he lives? It's in the title. It's My Desert Home. So the main topic of this story is his desert home. Remember, we can usually find out or figure out the main topic by reading the title. Not always, but a lot of times we can. Otherwise, we need to use clues in the story and the key details that we hear. So, the main topic of this story is Charlie's desert home. We learned a lot about the desert, and I'm excited to go to Arizona and see all of these things again. All right, boys and girls, you're going to do some work on the main topic in your Seesaw lesson. I'll see you soon, readers.